Hi everyone, this is a new channel. I'm going to do Capricorn for the month of September. If this reading resonates, please like, share, subscribe and comment. Please give me some information on Capricorn for the month of September. Please give me some information on Capricorn for the month of September. Awakening in reverse, peace upright, hidden worlds in reverse, surrender in reverse, forgiveness in reverse, music in reverse. The overall energy is healing. So I really feel with Capricorns that you're finding your peace in spirituality. You've had a lot of hard knocks in life, I can see that. But you're moving out of that stage of unrest. I feel at the beginning of September things get a lot easier for Capricorns. You'll feel a real peaceableness in everything you do, in your personal life and in your workplace and in your career. Because I feel you're centering yourself. I feel in the past that your heart's frozen over, but it's just beginning to melt. It's like you've found a new reason to live in September. And you're releasing all that negativity because I feel you've been hurt in the past. There's still some way to go. I feel at the beginning of September you've decided to live a pure life in love and in every other area. In the middle of September, something goes amiss with your career and you have some type of dispute with a lady. I feel this woman can be very cutting. So depending on what type of career you're in, I feel this woman is overcritical of you. But also it's a person in your personal life or in your love life who you were hoping to move forward in a successful relationship with. But in the middle of September, you're starting to realize that this person is not for you. Now, of course, if you can look at it many different ways. But if you're going to have a trouble with a woman, whether you're a man or a woman, in the middle of September, she's going to be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. She's a person very successful in their career, very successful. Someone who you thought you could either carry on in a successful partnership with in your career, or you could carry on in a successful partnership in your personal life. But you're going to realize, because you get all this perspective at the beginning of September, you're going to realize by the middle of September that it wasn't all that. It wasn't what you expected at all. And I feel that you realize that because at the beginning of September, you are on the way to healing. you are true to yourself in September, and you're not true to anybody else. You used to, you may relate to this, but you used to be a very happy person at one point, but you made compromises for that happiness. And you've turned away from that. You're realizing in September that you don't want the struggle anymore. And I feel this woman reminds you of your struggle. So it must have been okay for a while. But you found yourself in September. It shows in the middle of September that you won't be surrendering this relationship, but you will definitely be on your way to finding your enlightenment. In the second half of September, I feel like you have another issue with a lady. It looks to be like a mother. So if you, a mother figure, so if you have had disputes with your mother, then it looks like it's going to heal. Oh, sorry, it's not going to heal. There's something about the situation which was disloyal. Now, it definitely shows a mother figure, and definitely shows somebody that you, and if it wasn't a mother figure, it was somebody who reminded you of your mother. You felt very comfortable with this person and you felt very loyal to them. But you feel they've been disloyal to you in September, in the second half of September. And you feel that you no longer wish to forgive and forget. But you have found peace in September. You're finding your peace at the beginning of September. And because you know yourself so much then, like, I feel there's been a struggle through all this turmoil and this conflict. There's been a struggle to actually understand yourself. You've been caught up in the confusion of life. And I feel you're releasing that in September, early September, and that's why you are able to flick this woman. Now, it could be a friend, could be a lover, could be a colleague, but you're definitely on your way to flicking them. The middle of September, I feel you come to that realization. It's not until the second half of September that you realize that you no longer wish to have them in your life. Because I feel this person has some connection to your mother. Maybe it's your mother that used to say, oh, you know, try to work it out, or a mother figure. Because a friend can be a mother figure, or a colleague can be a mother figure. So this person used to say, try and work it out, trust in your faith, everything will be okay. But you're rejecting every opinion. If you're a man, you take a very firm approach, but a very peaceful approach, and you say to yourself, look, women, this is no longer acceptable. And if you're a woman and you're having problems with other women or other men, your attitude is the same. It's, look, women or men, this is no longer acceptable to me. But it's not as if you do what you did in the past and you have a big fight, or you make it tougher for yourself than what it really is. You're not exactly surrendering to the situation, but you are definitely healing. So your approach is going to be different. I feel, because you're not surrendering the situation, but you're feeling peaceful about it, I feel with these two women on their heads, you're going to take a tough stance. You are going to tell them straight, but you won't make a big deal of it. It shows towards the end of September that you're also getting rid of a friend who hasn't done you done the right thing by you. Someone you used to enjoy music with, it says. Someone you had a commonality with in that respect. So, and they are combined here. So I feel if you're just getting out and dating, towards the end of September, there will be a fellow around you who is very loving. I feel he's like a Cups, maybe Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, with a lot of fire in his chart. So Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. You're rejecting that man. I feel like if this is a close-knit association, where you know who I'm talking about here, then I feel you feel there's been some collusion in the mix, and that's why you're just flipping all of your friends. Now you may say, oh, I'm not quite sure I'd take it that far because, you know, we're all pretty close-knit. That's where I'm saying that you awaken in September, at the beginning of September. It's like you realize something about these friends or these colleagues or these people. You take a peaceful approach, but you realize that they have been the connections that have put a wand in your path each and every time, have put an obstacle in your path. And I really feel that September for Capricorns is about clearing all obstacles, whether that's a close colleague, a close friend, a close family member, you are clearing the deck in September. And it's the same for single Capricorns as well. You will meet 2 new people towards the end of September, but you will quickly reject the prospect. And the reason you will reject the prospect is because you're intolerant. You've taken all of that hurt from the past and you've channeled it. You haven't channeled it into something outrageous. You've channeled it into something very spiritual. And I feel that in September, you start to realize that the people you thought were there to help you really do hinder you. And that's the theme of September for Capricorns. You're basically clearing out toxic behavior. You're recognizing the camaraderie they brought to your life, but you're also being balanced in your perspective, and you're not letting anybody get you down in September. So I really feel that even though you are very peaceable, you're going to take a tough stand. Okay, so that was Capricorn for the month of September. If this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal, my details are in the description box below. See you next time.